Hey guys, welcome back to Yoke and Spoke. Harry, I'm excited. I've got a new frame. Picked myself up a Jeronimo Sfarrapa, or Sfarrapa. It's actually hard to pronounce. Let's check it out. It's just come in. It's still in the box. Let's see how it's packed, and then we'll pull her out, have a little look, give it away, and then I'll proceed to start building it. Let's check it out. That's the actual pronunciation. Sfarrapa, let's say. Jeronimo Bikes is actually an offshoot of Nordist, and apparently it was around before Nordist. So this frame actually is quite similar to one of the Nordist bikes. Let's check out in the actual box itself. So you'll notice it's actually made in Taiwan as well. So that's a bonus. So pretty well boxed there. Happy with that. And they were pretty quick getting it to me as well. So I ordered it and paid for it maybe 2 weeks ago, and so I've got it now. So they do have a reputation of being a bit slow, but in this case, really good. Now the other thing that was a bit of a trap for myself, the frame with a carbon fork was $1,300 Australian, which is pretty good value. However, in Australia, if you buy something from overseas and it's over $1,000, you have to pay, well, I just thought GST, which is 10%. However, it actually turned out to be 10% GST, 5% import tax, and then another $93 for some other custom input. So ended up costing an extra $300, so $1,600. So I should have, if I just bought the frame without the fork, it would have been $800 neat. So a bit bummed out about that. That's what you learn in the game of cycle building. Okay, let's get it out. Okay, here's the frame. It's a sand colour, really like the colour. The badge, how cool is that? Jeronimo, that's the brand. So internal cabling for this one. External bottom bracket. Screw in. Ports. There's the name. There's a bit of a story about where it came from. Adventure. So it's supposed to fit 50mm tyres in this. That looks pretty narrow. Okay, let's check out the weight, shall we? .6 kg. Let's try that one again just to check. 2.58. Okay, here's the fork. Full carbon fork. 3 eyelets for backpacking. Plenty of clearance in this. Let's check the weight on this one. 522. Okay, so just over 3 kilos. Okay, so it also came in with these bits and pieces. So we've got the through axles, Cane Creek headset, another through axle, got a seat collar, rear derailleur hanger, grommets and stuff. Okay, so I'm excited about this. Alright, so I've come across my first problem already. That little screw, the had burred over. It was so tight trying to get it in. And it's a funny shape. So problem number one, and the clearance, we do have the clearance. 50mm tyres, so just. I've actually just done the final build of the new steel framed Jeronimo Sfarrapa. I think that's the pronunciation, but I'm not actually really sure. And I've built it up. It's actually taken a while, just waiting for various parts and that sort of thing. Wasn't in a rush. Had my Giant still, so just been cruising around in it, which I'm actually starting to really enjoy too. So might have jumped the gun, but no. I've had quite a few rides on this bike already and absolutely love it. Let's check out the final build, run through the gears, and then I'll give you another review on the ride. Let's check it out. There it is, it's full glory. Love the colour. Jeronimo Sfarrapa. So I've been through the frame. My final build, I've got the Giant carbon wheels that I've had for a few years now. They're great. Running the Terravale on the front, the Rutland, 47mm wide, 105 calipers, which are matched with a 105 hydraulic shifters, 2x11. They're great. Picked up this lovely bar tape, leather looking, might even be leather. It certainly didn't have any stretch, so it made it quite tricky to install. Running the Ritchie beacons, 50mm wide. Can't fault these bars, they're one of the best for gravel riding, I reckon. So are the Venture Max, they're all good. Little nog bell, nice sound. Internal cabling, so it comes out, looks really neat actually. I was a bit funny about it, it was a bit of a pain to install, but works really well. It's got a massive triangle, this bike. This is the medium large. Plenty of room above the bottles here to fit my frame bag, which is just cuts across here. Plenty of room to get the bottles out. Front derailleur is actually, I've got a clamp that I had to get for the band clamp, and then I had to get a cable stop as well because there was nothing to clamp or stop the cable for the front derailleur. So it actually looks pretty neat in the end. Running the Pirelli on the rear, Centurado, mixed terrain, absolutely great on the rear, works really well. So GRX 600 on the front, rear derailleur is actually a GRX 400. It's a 10 speed but actually works fine with 11. I've got the 1142 cassette, 11 speed, so I've got quite a good range of gears. 48, 31 on the front, so good on the road, and I have run this with road wheels and it actually flies, feels fantastic. It's got a 70-degree head tube angle, so there's no toe overlapping at all, which is fantastic. I did get quite a bit on the Giant. This is not much fun when you're doing single track. There she is. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the build. It's taken a while to actually build it, get the parts. Haven't been in a hurry, as I said. Final build weight 11 kilos, and it's 10 kilos with the wheel set. So it actually hikes along on the road mode, and it hikes along. It's no slower than the Giant, to be honest. The rides I've been doing on it, the averages are just the same. It's got a really nice feel though, the steel frame. Nice bit of kind of a zingy feel that you get with the steel, which I didn't get with the Kona. It was too heavy, too strongly built. This one's a bit more finely tubed, so you do get that nice springiness from steel. Anyways, so that's the build. I'll report back on a ride, probably do one up at my usual jaunt and get back to you. So thanks for watching. See you next time.